Hey, family, welcome back to the channel. It's Tariro here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so grateful and so thrilled to have you here with me for yet another word of encouragement. I just want to say quickly that I pray that wherever you are, that you are covered by God's love and grace and mercy in this moment, through anything and everything that you are facing, and that you are remaining steadfast in your faith and in your trust in God, that He will bring you out of whatever situation you are currently in. And I pray that you are already experiencing His mercy and His move in your life, from trials to restoration. Yeah, I pray that for you always. And to get into today's word, I was reflecting on the things that I have learned in my wilderness season. And one of them particularly stood out. And I thought, let me just get on here and share that with you, because it is truly important to have that in perspective. And that is the idea that when we come to God, we think He's a vending machine, right? We think we can just pray and receive whatever it is we're praying for with no consequence. And the truth is, you can't expect God to answer a particular prayer without you having to go through something. You have to go through something. And that something can either purify you, or it can show you something about you that you need to recognize, so that one, you can either know it in preparation for your next season so you know yourself more, or two, you recognize it so you can do something about it, right? So that when you step into your next season, you leave that thing or those things behind that are not going to be conducive for your new environment, your new level. Or there's something that God will require you to go through, can be either to give you a detail about God that you need to recognize about Him, that you may not have recognized before. It is to expand your knowledge and your wisdom of God, so that you don't walk into your relationship with Him with false expectations, right? With childish expectations, with ignorant expectations. But you will see Him and recognize Him for who He truly is and how He operates. It is so that you can move correctly with God, because God already knows every part of you. It is only fair that you get to know every part of Him as you move through your walk with Him. And as you go through these things, right, it is important to remember that God is going to bring you out of whatever that thing that He puts you through is, right? Psalms 34 verse 19 says, "The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all." So as you pray for something and you're required to face, a wilderness season, so to speak, it is going to be a challenging process. It is going to test you in ways that you didn't even know you can withstand, right? But you can only withstand those through God's power. Because as it says, the Lord delivers him from them all. So whatever it is you are facing, trust and believe that God would deliver you from all of it. So with that being said, I want to pose a question. What is God showing you and teaching you in this moment as you are waiting for Him to answer your prayers? And how are you handling yourself during the whole process? Are you crying and complaining every step of the way? Or are you, through your tears, thanking God for everything that He is doing in you and through you, recognizing that all that you are facing is all for your highest good in the end, and for His will to be done in you and through you? What can you add and what can you take away to shift your posture so that you pass this season of waiting and transition smoothly and swiftly into your next season, right? The way that God intends for you to. I believe these are important questions to reflect on so that you learn the lessons that you're meant to learn in the time that it is provided to you to learn them. In that way, you don't find yourself repeating the same cycle over and over again. Yeah? So I pray that these words have been encouraging to you, family. Thank you so much for listening. And until next time, take care.